Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Susan from Over 50 Resource, and what I wanted to do today was talk to you guys because I actually have a little bit of a dilemma. Well, it's not really a dilemma, but I wanted to tell you guys what is going on. So I just maxed out my Roth, and you can see that here. I did that when I got paid from my Lowe's account, as you guys watched where I put my income. And if you didn't see that, make sure you watch that video. I show you how I invest my small paycheck from Lowe's. And so now that my 2023 Roth IRA is fully maxed out for the year, that means I cannot put any more money into it until January 2024, when I can invest into the Roth IRA for next year. So that doesn't necessarily mean that I want to stop investing, because at 50, we all know that every penny matters. And since we got a late start, we need to invest as much as we can in every possible account can have. So the thing about with government, I guess, approved accounts, they give you some type of benefit so that the income grows tax-free. There's only so many that you can do. So I have my HSA that's getting fully funded with work from Lowe's, and then I have my Roth IRA that I've already funded, and I can no longer invest in that. And then I have my employer 401k through Lowe's, where I am fully vested. It's at work so that I get the employer match. And then I also have my solo 401k, which is my self-employed 401k, but I don't put any money into that until I get at the end of the year where the CPA tells me how much I can put into it. So with the money that I'm currently making from Lowe's and everything else, where do I put that money to work for me? So, well, the only options that I have are taxable accounts, meaning that these are accounts that don't give me any tax benefits. So the income that I earn on them is taxable. But the good thing is that there are no restrictions. I can pull this money out whenever I want. I can use it whenever I want. So I have 3 taxable accounts. I have one through Fidelity, where I have some growth stocks that when the stocks were dipping a lot, I actually bought some of those. And then I have an M1 account where I invest dividend stocks, because I'm trying to grow some dividend income for when I get older, that hopefully I'll have enough dividend income to pay me a decent amount of money, so that way it doesn't really matter what I get for Social Security, I'm getting some dividend income. And then I also have a Vanguard mutual fund. It's the VFIAX, which is the S&P 500 mutual fund. And so right now I've been putting my focus mostly on growing my M1 Finance dividend portfolio. And I've been investing a lot in SCHD, which is an ETF that has, I believe, 100 different stocks in it. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to walk you through, and I'm going to show you guys how I invest in that. So I actually just use an app on my phone, and I'm going to walk you guys through on how I do this, okay? So on the phone, all I have to do is open up the app, and then I go ahead and go to the actual, you can see all my different stocks in this. And then what I do is I want to go to the actual SCHD, because that's where I'm going to be putting this money. So then what I do is I go ahead, and I already have my bank account linked up to this and everything. So I'm going to go ahead and just deposit $100 into this. And then I'm going to go ahead and just hit submit. Now the money's going to be coming from my Charles Schwab account into the M1 Finance. So the thing about the M1 Finance is you cannot time this. This is actually, you go ahead and set it and you forget it. The system is built on pies, meaning that when you are lower in one stock, it actually rebalances for you to make sure that it's an equal pie. Unfortunately, I have auto invest turned off, because I don't really like auto invest, because when I signed up, I made a mistake of signing up with too many stocks. So I'm really just focusing on a few stocks, and then I'll go ahead and do it manually, because I like to go ahead and put it in the stocks that I want to do it. I don't want the M1 to do it for me. I know I probably need to take this money out and put it somewhere else, but right now I just really don't want to mess with moving out of M1, because I really do like the system. But anyway, so this is me investing $100 into my M1. And another place that I'll probably be putting money into is I really want to focus on growing my emergency fund, because if you saw it before, you know that I only had $12,400 and some dollars in my emergency fund, and I really need to just keep growing and focusing on growing this emergency fund, because my goal is that I want to be able to put as much money, at least as much money as I can before 2024, and a lot that saving towards my Roth. That way when 2024 comes up, I can go ahead and pull out at least $3,000 and fund my Roth. That way during the year, I can continue dollar cost averaging into my Roth. And if you don't know what dollar cost averaging means, that every time I get paid, I just put a certain amount of money into it every month, no matter what the market's doing, whether it's going up or down. I just go ahead and I deposit the money. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video watching me invest $100 into my M1 account. As I mentioned before, these are the two places that I will be putting my money in. I will be putting it in my high yield savings account and my M1 dividend account. And then maybe sometimes I might put it into my Vanguard brokerage account. But as I mentioned, I'm really focusing on growing my dividends. So I think that that's where a majority of my money is going to go, with those two places, my M1 and my emergency fund. So if you like this tutorial and want to see more of where I'm putting my money and how I'm growing my money, then make sure you subscribe to this video, hit the thumbs up button, and be sure and get notified when I put out a new video. And I will talk to you later. Have a great day.